We also have our sit down with one of the keynotes, Millard Fuller, who was the founder of Habitat for Humanity. Will be having a private student roundtable discussion, which is always a highlight. Of course, last year, those of you who were able to make it to San Antonio, we got a very special seating with former Vice President Al Gore. So this year, to have a person who's really changed kind of community service. All of us have gone through Habitat for Humanity pretty much, and a lot of our friends and peers. You know, and to meet the person who founded it and to really tap his mind will be, a great opportunity.
Absolutely, we're looking forward to that. And also this year, we're working with AIA through a video cast program to perhaps have a webcast of our student lounge so you can join us from wherever you are in the country. And also we'll be doing some video reporting throughout the convention, so that if you're not able to make it, you can catch up on what we've been doing and what has been going on at the AIA Convention through the student eyes.
At convention, feel free, as I said, to stop by the lounge. We're probably going to do another podcast, a video podcast from the student lounge. So please come, and we'll have you be part of it. We'd be happy to have you. At the end of convention, as Andrew was saying, our video reporters will be working with AIA to put together a few video podcasts that will be really cool to watch and see what comes out of it. It's an experiment for us and them, so we'll see what happens. And then, as Andrew said, we'll be broadcasting live, hopefully. So check out, watch your email. We might do a blast email to kind of tell you to check out what's happening live. And we'll see how we can incorporate you if you can't make it to Boston. So it'll be a really cool opportunity.
One of the other major events that's been happening in the last few months is that the AIAS has been getting ready for the Accreditation Review Conference. The Accreditation Review Conference is put on by the NAB, the National Architectural Accrediting Board, and what they're doing is looking at the future of architecture education. This happens every 5 years, and all of the groups get together to talk about how the profession is changing and how education needs to support that. And so we've been working with a team of 14 or so AIAS members from around the country, and working with our Council of Presidents to establish what the priorities are for the future of architectural education. And just a few weeks ago, we released the 2008 issue brief on architectural education, which Tony is now showing. This is available on our website, www.aias.org/ARC. And you can download the PDF there to find out what the highest priorities of the AIAS are for the future of architectural education. They range through a number of topics, from design culture, which is an expansion of our studio culture initiative, to ecological literacy, talking about sustainability, social responsibility, global change, human and cultural diversity, professional and multidisciplinary capacities. It's really a great document and a cause for celebration for AIAS. For many, many years, our organization has had a significant impact on architectural education and accreditation, and this is really a next and very big step in that process. So please check it out, download it, share it with your friends, and keep your eyes out for a couple other projects that are upcoming relative to this. They include an update on studio culture, and they also include a project of perspectives that we've been collecting from thought leaders in our industry. Hani Rashid, Steve Kirian, Bob Ivey, Suzanne Sinesi, and many more. We could go on and on. But we've been soliciting these perspectives from you and from thought leaders throughout the industry to talk about the future of our profession.
And now that we have this YouTube page up, we'd love to have you all participate. So stop by AIAS.org/ARC to see how you all can participate, because we want your perspectives as well. And to have your voice heard. You already had a voice in this production, this piece, through the survey that we had. But with this next piece, we want to actually hear from you and hear it through your own words. So please participate. So keep an eye out on the website. And we'll send out an email to all of you as well, just to make sure that you get the invite.
This process is also really important to you, because the way that it works, the changes that are made to architectural education will impact the people that you will be hiring as a firm leader. So this actually directly impacts the type of people that will be coming into your firm in 2020 or 2030. So it's really important. Get on board, check out what we've been talking about, and give us your feedback.
And see the results coming out soon. Hopefully they'll be one of the most ambitious projects the AIAS has done.
Absolutely.
In quite a while. So look out for that.
Also, another major development recently is the start of the AIAS Summer Research Fellowship Series. We're kicking off a pilot program this year, and actually the jury is meeting in just a few hours to select the winner of that fellowship. And the first one is sponsored by the American Institute of Architects Committee on the Environment, AIA Code. And so one student across the country will be selected this year to participate in a research fellowship that looks at the AIA Code top 10 winners, works with the firms that are creating these incredible award-winning projects, and focus on their innovative use of water-saving technologies. And so this is one opportunity, and hopefully a growing portfolio of research opportunities for our students and our members as they go through their education.
It's really interesting and appropriate that this is the first theme, because often we talk about other issues related to the environment, such as, of course, carbon, which we heard a lot about at Forum as well. But water is becoming increasingly important because as demand grows, but the supply stays the same, we're facing some serious problems. How will we not only irrigate our fields, but what will we have to drink? So all of you at home, turn off those faucets.
Yes, and I'm reminded of a sign I saw in a bathroom once that said, "Save water, shower with a friend."
That's up to you all to do.
Take that for what you will.
But it is really great to have kind of these larger discussions, particularly about themes that the architecture profession is not really talking about in a large way, as it is with carbon, which is a very important discussion, but it's one of this large number of issues that we'll definitely be facing in our own practices, as well as just being citizens of the planet.
And another facet of sustainability, particularly within a hugely increasing aging population, is universal design. And as you all know, Freedom by Design, a national community service program of the AIAS, has been working to impact the lives of those with dignity, safety, and comfort in mind. And so Tony will talk a little bit about Michael Graves, who has become our honorary chair of that program, and his recent opportunity to meet with several of our chapters across the country personally to work on them with their Freedom by Design projects.
A lot of you who were at Forum remember that we had a really great honor of surprising 5 chapters with the opportunity to work with Michael Graves and his design associates up in Princeton, New Jersey. And thus far, we've been able to actually connect 2 of our chapters with Michael Graves in person up at his office. So it has been a great opportunity for the University of Maryland and Philadelphia University to sit down with him. Our other chapters, Ball State, Southern Poly, and Lawrence Tech, a few of them are already starting to work with him, and they've been in discussions, but they're also lined up to work with him more directly in projects in the fall. But to see kind of the tremendous growth of this program is really great. It's really changing lives one person at a time.
It is.
And to actually have Michael Graves as a mentor and as a partner in this process is really great. I mean, we've heard that our chapters were actually able to see his home, I think it was?
I think so. Michael enjoyed working with them so much that he brought them back to his home to see how he lives on a daily basis with his disability. And it was really eye-opening for the students to see how day-to-day life is really impacted by issues of disabilities and how architecture can support dignity, comfort, and safety in those circumstances.
That's a man, too, that through his practice has really shown what design can do for the public. So it's really great to see, tea kettles gone to really what happens in the home, at a smaller scale, and letting students really learn from the process and having high quality products in the end.
It's been great, and we're happy to be partnered with Michael Graves and his associates in Princeton. So more to come on Freedom by Design and more to come on the Andrew and Tony Show.
Sorry we've been gone for so long.
It's been busy. We actually haven't seen each other very often, but we're in DC for the moment, and so we decided to welcome you to DC by video to see the building if you haven't been here before. And we look forward to podcasting again, or video casting again, really, from Boston. So thanks for joining us. We've enjoyed being with you, and look for us again on our YouTube page.
And make sure to send us emails, tell us what you want to hear. And send us a theme song. We still don't have a theme song, so we just kind of start out of the blue. So we may have some people try to beatbox or something in Boston, but please send us a theme song if you have any ideas. And that's it. We'll see you online. Check us out on YouTube or iTunes.
Absolutely.
Thanks again for listening. This has been a production of the American Institute of Architecture students.